10 shortages that will cause people to panic. This winter approaches and we appear unready for the impending hurdles. The current shortage dilemmas might intensify, particularly in the realm of food. Issues like supply chain hitches, rising prices, and agricultural setbacks can lead to likely food scarcities. If supplies dwindle beneath the typical demand for imported items, shelves will remain vacant until border complications get sorted. Since everything acquired will be instantly purchased, individuals might overbuy items even if they're abundant, driven by the prevailing anxiety. These deficits pose a genuine risk. Initiating preparations now is crucial to circumvent upcoming winter turmoil. We invest greatly in generating evidence-based content to distinguish between myth and truth. 1. First aid kits. An integral part of emergency preparedness, first aid kits are expected to face significant shortages soon. Items that have always been staples, such as bandages, gauze pads, and other emergency essentials, are potentially at risk. There have been reports of adhesive bandages being in low supply, gauze pads are increasingly hard to come by, and antiseptic swabs, essential for cleaning wounds, are on the decline. The primary reasons behind these shortages are disruptions in the supply chain and a lack of raw materials necessary for production. Imagine a scenario where someone is in dire need of these supplies, only to be met with empty store shelves. The mere thought can be overwhelming and stressful. To mitigate the potential impact of such a situation, it's advisable to regularly check and update your first aid kit. Ensuring it's well stocked not only provides peace of mind, but could be crucial in an unexpected emergency. Proper preparation can be the difference between effectively managing a crisis and being caught off guard, exacerbating stress and potential harm. 2. Winter supplies. As the colder months approach, certain items become indispensable. Among these are winter tires designed specifically for icy and snowy roads, space heaters to provide warmth in frigid interiors, and snow shovels essential for clearing pathways after snowfall. However, there's growing concern about the availability of these items in the upcoming winter season. Furthermore, other winter necessities like rock salt and ice melt products, which are critical for preventing slippery surfaces, might also be in short supply. The reasons for these potential shortages range from manufacturing delays to increased global demand. Given these circumstances, forward thinking and early procurement of these items is essential. Nobody wants to face the brunt of winter's fury without these necessary tools at their disposal. Therefore, as the chill in the air intensifies, it's crucial to take stock of your winter supplies and ensure you have everything needed to face the season head-on. 3. Exercise gear. Physical fitness has been a growing trend, with many individuals investing in home gym equipment. This has led to a noticeable demand for items like weights, dumbbells, and bicycles. However, there have been challenges in meeting this demand. A glaring example is the bike shortage experienced last year, the effects of which are still being felt in some regions. Complex supply chains affected by various global events are struggling to maintain the flow of these fitness products. Even seemingly basic equipment like weight plates are not spared from these shortages. Consequently, those planning to start or intensify their fitness journey should be vigilant. Monitoring the availability of desired equipment and acting quickly when they are in stock can be the key to staying on track with fitness goals. In times like these, proactive planning and procuring exercise gear can save one from disappointment and potential breaks in their fitness routines. 4. Power. The very lifeblood of our modern homes and gadgets, electricity, is on the precipice of a supply crisis. The intricate power grid, responsible for the seamless delivery of electricity to our households and businesses, is showing signs of vulnerability. Extreme cold conditions paired with a skyrocketing demand could compound the situation, frequently leading to energy shortfalls and, subsequently, blackouts. It's worth noting the crippling effect last winter had on power supplies, presenting a cautionary tale for what might be in store this year. Another looming concern is the economic aspect. As energy supplies tighten, the ripple effect will undoubtedly be felt in our wallets. Remember the shockwave sent through consumers with skyrocketing gas prices? We may need to brace ourselves for a similar spike in our monthly electricity bills. Given these potential challenges, it's only prudent to prepare. Considering energy-saving strategies could be beneficial, and mentally preparing for potential hikes in utility costs is equally essential. 5. Books. The global paper shortage is casting a shadow over the world of literature. When the world grappled with the pandemic, many paper mills swiftly adapted their production lines, favoring packaging materials over traditional paper. This shift has had an unintended consequence for bibliophiles and the publishing industry at large. The availability of freshly minted novels and essential academic resources is waning. And when one is lucky enough to find them, they might come attached with a heftier price tag, reflecting the increased production costs even the most established publishers are wrestling with. For those who cherish the written word, this means adopting a more proactive approach. Keeping a keen eye on available titles, snapping them up when possible, and even considering the switch to digital formats might become the norm in this evolving literary landscape. 6. Turkey. The avian flu of yesteryear threw the poultry industry into disarray. Now, as the dust settles, a new trend has surfaced. More and more poultry farmers are shifting their focus towards chicken and eggs, inadvertently sidelining turkeys. This shift threatens to disrupt a long-standing holiday tradition, the iconic Thanksgiving turkey. Memories of last year's sticker shock, with turkey prices climbing an astounding 30%, loom large, hinting at what might be around the corner. For those already daydreaming about their festive spread, it's time for a reality check. Be prepared for not only deeper dives into your pocket, but also the potential challenge of securing that perfect centerpiece for your holiday meal. 7. Building supplies. Crafting and revamping spaces require essential materials, and these are currently on the decline. Interestingly, while there was an initial boost in demand for new homes, that demand seems to be tapering off. What's causing this unexpected turn? It's a shortage of fundamental building materials, ranging from insulating foam to the very crucial timber. Previously, timber prices soared, leading to disruptions. This indicates that those in need of these materials might find themselves waiting potentially until spring. It's a complex situation where the demand for these supplies outpaces the actual supply. For those in the construction industry, as well as DIY enthusiasts, a piece of advice. If you're planning construction projects, it's essential to keep a close eye on the availability of these crucial materials. Try to procure them ahead of the peak season to circumvent potential shortages. Remember, starting with all necessary materials on hand is vital in the world of construction. 8. Car parts. Car parts are seeing a shift in production dynamics. Instead of focusing on spare parts, manufacturers are now giving priority to assembling new cars. This strategic decision has led to a noticeable decrease in the availability of spare parts. The trend doesn't seem to be a short-lived one either. So, if your car is due for a repair, brace yourself for potential waits or a prolonged search for the needed parts. It's wise to communicate with your mechanic in advance. Knowing about the availability of parts in advance can save a lot of hassle. By planning your vehicle maintenance ahead of time, you might avoid prolonged waits, ensuring your vehicle remains on the move without unnecessary interruptions. 9. Chocolate. Chocolate, the world's beloved treat, is in for some scarcity. Essential ingredients that go into making chocolate, such as cocoa beans and sugar, are seeing a decrease in availability. With holidays around the corner, the demand for chocolate is expected to rise, potentially leading to shortages. If you're a fervent chocolate lover, it might be wise to stay alert to these trends and perhaps even stock up a bit in advance. After all, isn't life a bit sweeter with chocolate in it? 10. Toys. The enchanting playthings that have always fascinated our young ones might soon become a rarity on the shelves. The current state of toy availability is being influenced by a cocktail of challenges: shipment delays, a surge in demand, and manufacturing hiccups. These factors collectively hint at an impending toy shortage. With the festive season just around the corner, the craving for toys is only going to intensify. Given this supply-demand conundrum, finding that special toy might become an uphill task. To avoid the last-minute frenzy and potential disappointment, it would be prudent to kickstart your holiday shopping well in advance. After all, the joy reflected on a child's face when they unwrap their desired toy is truly priceless. In conclusion, spanning from edibles, tech, to personal necessities, supply gaps are an evident concern. The smart move is to always be ready, strategize in advance, and remain updated. This proactive approach aids in maneuvering the tricky landscape of scarcities, ensuring our essentials remain within reach. Thank you for watching.